You traveled to the Sea of the Damned, walked its shores and found one lost in his own past. Not many can walk beyond the veil that way. The things they see steal away their minds forever, till they even forget that they're dead. But Davy Jones will not forget how you stood in him way. Nor will him forgive the Siren Queen for failing him. Wait. We are not alone. You know you cannot hide from me, Jack Sparrow.
I wasn't hiding. I was eavesdropping. Vastly different pastimes.
There him stand, another pirate who's twice come back from the land of the dead, who escaped the raid on Isla Tesoro and even found the Fountain of Youth.
Hey, have you been gossiping about me with this strange, book-obsessed individual? Whatever they've told you, it's not true. Unless it's flattering, in which case, it's all true, but they left out the best bits.
The man who stole the only trinket that can reach Davy Jones. A pendant twin to the one Jones himself possesses.
How can you know all this? That pendant?
Belongs to me.
You can't be.
Aye. This time it was the sea what brought you back to me, Jack.
Theodolma! Calypso! Shouldn't you be floating on a cloud of bubbles, whatever it is sea goddesses do? And while I'm asking the questions, am I alive or am I not? I look like a ghost. I can turn invisible, yet I can still touch my belongings.
The Sea of Thieves is a hunting place. It bestows many gifts even upon the dead. That is why I followed the Black Pearl here. To protect these sacred waters from Davy Jones and that which follow him. That is all the answers I have. Now you must listen. Davy Jones know that the pirates of this world threaten him plans. So him summoning his own dark version of a brethren god, made of those cruel and corrupted souls who long to rule the Sea of Thieves. If him succeed, him power will be greater than ever before.
This is why I love running to old friends. You always have such cheery news. Ha! But if Jones is inviting his friends for tea, that means we know where to find him. And, by the by, my treasure.
You speak the truth. And since you still hold the key to his fortress, with my sketches you can find your way inside. Think of what you want most, Jack Sparrow. It will show you the way.
Right. Well, given that these are unfamiliar waters, and I lack a ship with which to sail upon them, critical decisions must now be made. You will always remember this is the day your crew was joined by Captain Jack Sparrow. Now, I know that's a great honor to bestow upon a humble vessel such as yours. Don't you worry. I promise you won't be an imposition. Theodolma, about that treasure, if it was entrusted to Davy Jones, that can only mean...
Hush! There are some truths not ready to be told. Their time will come when a deed is done. Now make sail with it, Jack, and be swift.
Oh, well then. See you aboard. See, I told you I'd catch up. Luckily, the mermaids in these waters are most gracious. It seems we have a long journey ahead of us, so I took the liberty of helping myself to some provisions. Now, Jones's fortress is practically off the edge of the map. Not to worry, my compass knows the way. Well, shall we? Mermaid's Hideaway. I met a mermaid once. Nice girl. Bit naive, yet still fierce. Interesting combination.
That is not mermaids.
The Reaper's Hideout. Not much of a hideout if you put it on the map, eh?
Now you're pointing at mermaids.
The Shores of Gold.
Way
I like the sound of that.
there.
Let's go there
Gold's
next.
up here. See?
Devil's Ridge, the Devil's Roar, the Devil's Thirst. Once again proving that pirates are an unimaginative lot when it comes to naming things.
Okay, good.
How can it be the Lost Gold Fort if everyone knows where it is?
You have some really good points, Jack, okay? Let me read. It's really Jack that you said. He helps you take apart itself. It's just
Yo ho, yo ho, ho.
yeah, I'll play your song in mute, Jack. Just shush. It is the sorrow that can never die. David Jones continues to share his sorrow with the silent. They make this place for Jones, a fortress built in every moment of the pirate dream. Already Jones controls the sunken kingdom. Now the treasure he holds grants him more power than any soul should have. He has summoned a dark wedding to fight on his knee. The sounds will sing for the heart of Lady Jones. To save the freedom of the pirate's life, smooth bay, far to the north, coral fortress. The dark weather must be. Okay, I'll see you Wednesday.
I could get used to this. Call that an island or a fortress? Yo ho, yo ho, ho. Judging by the Gothic architecture and air of general menace, I'd say we've come to the right place. And there's no one as firing at us. It seems we've managed to retain the element of surprise. Let's not waste it, shall we? Let's head inside. Your ship won't go unnoticed forever.
Where are you? Oh.
This humble trinket once belonged to Teodolma, a twin to the one Jones possesses, and the key to his most valuables. My crew found it on the deck of the Pearl after Tia was released, shall we say. What matters is this got me inside another of Jones's strongholds once before. Let's just hope he hasn't changed his tune. Surprising. Jones assumes I'm dead and lost for all eternity, adrift on an ocean of forsaken souls. So he hasn't bothered to change the locks. Frankly, I find that rather insulting. Looks like this is the only way to push forward. How long can you hold your breath? There's a resting place just up here if you need to settle. Mind your step, though. It's slimy, treacherous. Reminds me of a Commodore. Ah! Did you see me swim straight through that door? Wonder if I'll come into possession of any other ghostly talents. It's no good. I can't move things with my mind. Shame. What about... No, that doesn't work either. Would have been great fun, though. It seems my newfound skills are limited to turning invisible and walking through walls. Once I get my treasure back, I'm heading straight to the nearest bank vault.
Oh, my darkest hour. It's unclear who wrote this journal. The need for I wrote those last words on what I believe would be the eve of my greatest triumph, and I need peace at my left side. Ceaselessly to bring me back from beyond the veil. Hearing your whispered words as I struggled, enthralled by the prospect of marrying my dream. As I grew so strong, I came to realize that there would never be a safe on the other side, like Stitch a dream before me, but unwillingly served my purpose. Then came the day I confronted you, confessed my love to you, and demanded proof of your devotion to me. Your laughter froze my burning blood to ice. I would take your pleasure and annihilate the sea deeds as you watch helplessly from the heavens, as you have nothing left to conquer. It's inside this tunnel somewhere. By some white coal. You know what? I will come back when I find it. Okay, I found the second journal. It's called Following. I kind of like that journal. The journal is cool. Following by first mate Yanae. Whenever I am lost in the cold and in the dark, he comes to me. How many merfolk truly swim below our feet, and we sail our sea thieves? I am so used to their familiar song, I scarcely stop to wonder. Like my fellow pirates, I have been rescued from the icy waters and spirited back up to my ship by the kind touch of many merfolk, men and women alike. It was rude of me not to pay them more heed, perhaps, but I was usually distracted by the heat of battle or concern for the safety of my ship. That is, until the day I noticed that there was only one mer searching for me, each and every time the same, no matter where I sailed, he was there. Yikes. Okay, 13.
There you are. I was starting to think you'd taken a tumble. Not everyone's as steady on their feet as I am. may be crewed by a gang of antisocial shellfish, but this vessel is nothing if not perilous. Powerful, too. She was fast enough to follow the Black Pearl when we crossed the horizon with my treasure, and scuppered us before we knew it was what. Although, if the Dutchman sailed inside this fortress, she must possess some means of opening that big door over yonder. All we have to do is find it. There was a time this ship had a proud mission and a noble purpose. But that was long ago. Still, let's not disturb what we know. I really don't like being on this ship. We need a way to open that door.
Nice. Oh, it's just a drink. Oh god.
I really don't like being on this ship. We need a way to open that door. I really don't like being on this ship. We need a way to open that door. I really don't like being on this ship, but we need a way to open that door. I really don't like being on this ship, but we need a way to open that door.
Is there an organ room? There's gotta be an organ room, right?
Better let me. This ship has a nasty habit of making those aboard her part of the furniture.
Part of the ship, part of the crew, 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 part of the ship, part of the crew.
That was creepy. Where's the tunnel? There it is.
This, mate, is the inner sanctum of the most vengeful creature to sail the seas. And that spot right there is where I swipe the treasure out from under the nose he doesn't have. If we don't get it back, this will never be over. And again, statues. It'll take more than one wee pendant to get them singing. Now, this is either very old sheet music or Davy Jones's secret recipe for liver and onions. See if you can make heads or tails of it.
Read this journal now? Thank you. Read Davy Jones. It's clear who wrote this journal. I was born to be a weaponsmith rather than a common criminal, but you cannot live a life at sea without hearing the legend of Davy Jones. Four pirates cling to their last seconds of life and watching the final grains of sand tumble through the hourglass. His arrival must induce sheer terror. His bargain is simple. Agree to serve aboard his mighty vessel, the Flying Dutchman, and avoid taking that final step across life's threshold. Those scoundrels who betray their pact with Jones, or who displease him in some other way, are cast down to his locker, pirates for all eternity indeed. This is a world where the pirate's life hangs not by a fragile thread, but by a mighty golden chain. With our help, Jones will have strength enough to sever it. Fuck you, Jones. I don't like you. Okay. Sheet music.
working. Now we just need to wait for the song to end, and... Assuming we survived that long, I may have been slightly mistaken about this ship being deserted. Love a set of these for the pearl.